Welcome back to Prodigy here, and I am finally back. I finished all my GCSEs, and I'm just back for good now. And since I've been gone for a couple of months, we've gone up by like 500 subscribers probably, I think. Yeah, because we're on like 1,555 subs now, which is amazing. I thank all of you. I mean, I need to change my name because I'm still road to 1K, but yeah, we'll be changing that soon. But yeah, so I'm back, and I wanted to like kick it off with a good video. If you should check out my last gameplay of GTA 5. I just uploaded that just to keep my channel a bit active. But yeah, now I'm back. I'll be doing a lot more uploads, and I don't want to give anything. I don't want to give too much away. But next week I'm doing my own PC build with a friend. Around like $1,500 or £1,000 in the UK. It's an amazing build, but I'll do a video once I finish the build, and you'll see everything. But for today, I wanted to do a PC build. It's gonna be an American one because there's obviously more Americans than British people, so I thought I'd do an American one. Please do comment down below what other builds you want me to do, as in price wise. Just give me a price and I'll try to do a nice build around it. But yeah, this is a $1,000 build because this is like the sweet spot for gaming PCs in terms of price to performance. But yeah, let's get into it. So it comes to no surprise that the processor is the Intel Core i5 4690K. It's a quad-core processor clocked at 3.4 GHz, and it's heavily overclockable. You can go all the way up to like 4.5 GHz on this. It's crazy. It's not amazing for editing and streaming, but it can obviously do that. But it's just a great overall processor for gaming. Yeah, there's a bunch of reviews on it that say it's amazing, and I'm sure you know it's really, really good. Now, along with that, for the motherboard, I went for the Gigabyte Z97X Gaming 3 motherboard. It's an ATX size motherboard. It's fully it's got all features that you'd want from a motherboard. It supports SLI. It looks amazing because this build was I really wanted to build it around a black and red build, and this obviously goes with it. Unfortunately, the PCB, as you can tell, is brown, but I don't think you won't be able to tell it's brown from a distance. But it's a nice motherboard. It's fairly cheap. I'm not too great with prices, but if you're in Britain, you can obviously change. You can just convert this to pounds. But yeah, it's just a great motherboard, and it supports up to DDR3 3200 MHz, which is just super high. It's got great audio, and the heatsinks look amazing. So yeah, that's that motherboard. Now, for the memory, we've got the G.Skill 8GB, which is 2x4 GB DDR3. This is 1600 MHz dual channel kit. The Ripjaws X series is like really popular, and it looks great. It's red, gonna go with our build. And yeah, there's not much to say about this. It's only $65. You can go for 16 GB, but that won't fit into the $1,000. So I recommend 8. 16 GB is for like editing. For gaming, 8 GB is perfectly fine. Again, the sweet spot is 8 GB. So yeah, these are really nice. I really do like the look of these. And for the graphics card, the thing that's going to be running all your games, this graphics card, the MSI GTX 970 gaming 4GB graphics card, is probably the best looking in my opinion. It's completely red and black. It's got their twin Frozen 5 cooling system. It looks really nice. It's got a fully black PCB. It doesn't have a backplate like the G1 gaming, but all the GTX 970s have the same chipset, so just pick whichever one you want. But for the black and red build, I thought this would look really nice. And yeah, it's just a great graphics card. This will easily run all the games at 1080p 60 FPS. Maybe not Crysis 3 because that's a complete computer crusher, but yeah, every other game should run at 1080p. Even 1440p, you'll be able to get some solid frame rates. Maybe not 4K, but for a $1,000 build, this is a great graphics card. Really recommend it. Only $350. Now, for the hard drive, I went for the Western Digital Blue 1TB 7200 RPM internal hard drive. This is pretty much the most popular hard drive. There's obviously Seagate Barracuda, but that's slightly more expensive. This just gets the job done. So obviously for mass storage, I wouldn't recommend storing Windows on here because I'm going to have an SSD in a second, but I recommend storing, like, you know, all the other stuff. It's just a standard hard drive, nothing much to say about that. $50. Now for the SSD, I went for the Kingston 120GB SSD. I would say it's a really good price to performance SSD. For only $55, you get 120 gigs. You put your Windows on there and a couple of your favorite games, and they'll load like instantly. It's perfect. I'm not sure what the read and write speeds are. I can definitely check down here somewhere. There we go. Right, it doesn't say the read and write speeds here, but you can obviously check that out yourself. It's a great, I really like the look of it. Again, red and black. It's going to be perfect for this build. And yeah, you don't have to go for an SSD if you don't want to. But it is pretty cheap, $55, perfect. Now for the power supply, for everything that's going to be powering this build, is the EVGA Next 650 gold 80 plus power supply. It's fairly, I don't know actually, I'm not sure about in dollars. That's pretty decent, I think. I'm not sure, but 650 watts. It's easily gonna power this build and give you a lot of headroom for future upgrades. Even I don't think SLI 97 is, but if you if you upgrade anything else, you'll definitely have a lot of headroom with this power supply. And it's obviously 80 plus gold, so up to 90% efficiency. Fully modular, which is going to obviously improve airflow, and as you can see, fully black sleeved cables, even like with I'm not sure what you call them, like Velcro straps around it to hold them together. It's perfect. It's going to look really nice, and cable management will be really easy. Alright, so the last thing we have in this build is obviously the case. Now for $79, we've got the NZXT S340, probably the most minimalistic but really popular case. I really like the design. It's really spacious inside for a small mid tower. As you can see, it's got the hard drive bays at the back under the shroud, so you can't see it. Also under the shroud will be your power supply here. But everything, all the eye candy stuff will be inside here with this massive side panel window. There is a red and black version, but the red and black is like $20 more, which I personally don't see the point of. But if I went for $20 more, it would be quite, it'd be like $1,100. But I think this is a really nice case, and it'll go really well with the whole red and black theme. Comes with two exhaust fans, one at the back, one at the top. And you can easily install water cooling, like a closed loop water cooler at the front there. And it's even got that cable management, I don't even know what to call it, like stealth shield right there. And yeah, that's the case. So that's the whole build, guys. It's really good, as you can see here. $1,036, give or take, you know, whatever, because you might be able to get it cheaper. Some sales, if you get a different GTX 970, you might be able to get it a bit lower. But basically, it's an $1,000 build. I really do hope you enjoyed that. Please do leave a like and subscribe if you already haven't, and do comment below what other builds you want me to do, and I should be uploading soon again, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.